It's an incredible story about a woman whose volunteerism ended up saving her own mother's life, and a clinical trial that had an unexpected patient with a life-saving result. It's a story of the power of philanthropy, both giving and receiving, and it started back in 2015. That's when Nicole Retcher was asked to donate her event planning services to the Sina Magwitz Foundation by her boss, Gary Fazio. It was then that she met the foundation's founder, Roger Magowitz.
You can't meet him and hear what he's doing and not fall in love. And so when the next year came and Gary was no longer with SSB and no longer the chairman, Roger said, "So," and I said, "You have us for life." And I always thought that doing the event pro bono for him would give me the security of never needing him for the reason I eventually did.
That reason was a devastating diagnosis for her mother, Sue Chase.
I had a little stomach ache and I went to urgent care. And they sent me for a CT scan and an MRI. And then they told me that I had 2 masses.
Sue was diagnosed with advanced gallbladder cancer.
It was terrible. The oncologist just came in and said, "You have 6 months to live."
Nicole immediately called Roger for advice.
I just had all the hope and optimism because I had just seen so many great stories coming out of Sina Magowitz, year after year, all the survivors and warriors. And, you guys are doing great things.
Roger arranged for the world's top pancreatic cancer researcher, Dr. Daniel von Hoff, to review Sue's case. Dr. von Hoff directed Sue to a clinical trial specifically for the advanced cancers of the biliary tract, being conducted by an oncologist in Arizona, Dr. Rachna Shroff. The trial was funded in part by the Sina Magwitz Foundation.
I looked at my mom and I said, "We're going to Arizona." And we went to Arizona, and Dr. Von Hoff had rolled out the red carpet for us, had called Dr. Shroff, and she knew exactly who we were, and we got an appointment right away. And I mean, you would have thought we were the president of the United States rolling in there. And this beautiful woman, inside and out, bursted into the room with hope, optimism, like just something that we had not seen remotely by anybody that we had spoken to.
Dr. Shroff walked in also smiling, beautiful. And I said, "Why are you smiling? Do you know what I have?" And she said, "Yes, I'm going to cure you."
Sue spent the summer in Tucson undergoing the trial's triple 3-drug chemotherapy regimen, and it worked.
She is a warrior because a triplet regimen, it's 3 chemotherapies, so it's not easy. It is definitely something that causes side effects that can wear on you. I mean, there's fatigue, there's nausea, there's hair loss, and it's hard on your bone marrow. It's hard on your blood counts, and so it can drop your white blood cells and red blood cells and platelets. And so it is not necessarily for somebody who maybe is not feeling at their best.
Wait, I cry a little. So there I was for 3 months. And she sent my scans back up to the surgeons. And they said, "Oh, she did so good. Let's send her for some more chemo."
Sue's scans showed amazing progress, and she was able to have surgery, removing her gallbladder, and also a Whipple procedure to remove any possible cancer in the pancreas. She's been cancer-free ever since.
I love Roger. I'm just very grateful. It was amazing. Roger even came to visit me in Tucson. and brought me cookies. I don't think I've ever met anybody like him.
It's just immense to see what the power of people who are motivated what they can do, you know, and supporting minds like Dr. Van Hoff and all of us that are engaged in research. There's just not enough thank yous in the world for us to say, because it's the Sue Chases of the world that are benefiting, and that's really what matters.
To learn more about the Sina Magowitz Foundation and the research that we fund, visit our website at sinamagowitz.org.